became a volunteer at Jubilee House, and at the time I was the only volunteer there that wasn't a member of Grace Church, but I enjoyed volunteering. I got to know Kate Wood very well, and pretty soon she had me coming in and helping with community meals, and I started going to Center in Prayer on Wednesdays, and it was during this time when Kate took me to a 5 p.m. service for the first time, and I walked into the sanctuary, and I fell in love with it. It was so peaceful. What really, made me feel that I belonged here was 10 years ago. Father Daniel at the time asked me to speak for the pledge campaign that year, so this comes full circle. And it was on gratitude, and he knew a little bit about my story. So he had me talk in front of all the services, and I shared my life story, my battle with alcoholism, losing my oldest son. And it was the first time outside of a recovery meeting that I shared my story. And it just had a profound effect on me that I have enough faith in the people here that I could share that. But the overwhelming support I got afterwards from the people, everybody coming up and just giving me a hug and just saying how much it meant to them. And, that was, kind of cemented it. But then a month and a half later, for the first time, I got to spend Christmas service at Grace with my Grace family, and I felt at home.
I can remember another similarity in my life when I first started regularly coming to Grace was also around Christmas time. And after a different life event, I was alone that Christmas, and I didn't know much except that I wanted to be at Grace. And so I was here for every service, and I felt at home, and I felt comfortable, and I felt that there was a place to go. And I love that Grace is that. And to me, that's part of why Grace matters so much. But I know you made your way to Grace serving first, and then becoming a member and becoming involved in so many ministries and helping others. I came to worship first, and then by way of you and Kate and Father Jim and so many others who asked me to help and who provided opportunities and spaces for me to get out of my comfort zone to serve. And that is where I feel like I've really grown.
When I signed up to be a lector, and I remember the first couple of times I couldn't sleep the night before because I was so nervous about being in front of everybody. And now it seems like a piece of cake. And, I've spoken in front of hundreds of people. I've been on TV. It's all due to Grace Episcopal Church and everybody here. Grace matters. It's like a home away from home, but we also make it for other people in our community. You look at Jubilee House, our homeless population coming here, and Jubilee House is a home to them. The people who are short of food, they come here and they're blessed with food. Our community meals, they're like a family when they come in. How are you doing? And, we have some good conversations. So, and then the new people that come to service, I just enjoy meeting them, talking with them. I've turned into a social butterfly, and I never thought that would be the case years ago. So I'm going to be turning 67
Tomorrow. The early Kirk.
And I think you're never too old to change, and I think that's the way God wants it. And Grace is the perfect place to change your life. We love you all. You are all an important part of Grace Episcopal Church, and never think that you aren't.